A high-ranking delegation from the Bangladesh Army recently embarked on a crucial visit to China, aimed at exploring strategic cooperation in the domain of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. This visit underscores Bangladesh's growing interest in bolstering its indigenous defense manufacturing capabilities. By focusing on technology transfers, the delegation aimed to initiate partnerships that would pave the way for domestic UAV production. China, known for its advancements in military drone technology, presents a lucrative partner for Bangladesh, especially as regional defense dynamics continue to evolve. The move is seen as part of Dhaka's broader goal of enhancing self-reliance in defense production while keeping pace with modern warfare trends that increasingly emphasize aerial and surveillance capabilities. In a bold and technologically significant development, Japan has integrated a prototype railgun onto its experimental test vessel, the JSU. The integration of a railgun marks a turning point in maritime defense, as such systems can launch projectiles at hypersonic speeds using electromagnetic force. This not only enhances Japan's naval deterrence but also serves as a warning to hostile surveillance and aerial threats in sensitive maritime corridors. In a significant step toward strengthening its counter-drone capabilities, the Indian Army has initiated the procurement of 9 additional D4 laser-based anti-drone systems. These acquisitions fall under emergency procurement powers, reflecting the urgency and strategic importance of the technology. The D4 system, developed indigenously, utilizes directed energy to neutralize low-flying aerial threats such as quadcopters and reconnaissance drones. With drone incursions increasing along sensitive borders, particularly from Pakistan and China, India is rapidly bolstering its electronic and kinetic response systems. These laser-based platforms offer a cost-effective and reusable solution for perimeter defense, forward base protection, and asset security. India is also on the brink of finalizing a landmark $700 million arms export agreement with Vietnam for the sale of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile system. The deal represents a significant milestone in India's defense diplomacy, marking one of the largest ever defense exports by New Delhi. Co-developed with Russia, the BrahMos missile boasts a range of approximately 290 kilometers and can be launched from land, sea, or air platforms. Vietnam, which shares maritime disputes with China in the South China Sea, views the acquisition of BrahMos as a strategic deterrent. The deal further deepens defense cooperation between the two nations and signals India's rising stature as a global arms exporter. Meanwhile, Hyderabad-based Vapor Defence India Private Limited is gearing up to produce the Ugram rifle, a 7.62 by 62 by 51 mm high-performance, indigenous weapon system. Designed for frontline infantry use, the Ugram rifle offers superior accuracy, range, and reliability under varied combat conditions. Its introduction is part of India's broader Make in India initiative in the defense sector, aimed at reducing dependence on foreign small arms suppliers and equipping Indian soldiers with state-of-the-art indigenous firepower. In Europe, India continues to expand its strategic partnerships. India and Italy are currently in advanced discussions to collaborate on a range of military technologies, including naval systems, missile systems, electronic warfare, and unmanned platforms. This engagement is part of India's diversified defense cooperation approach, which seeks to build synergies with technologically advanced nations. Italian expertise in advanced marine and aerospace systems aligns well with India's needs for next-generation platforms and joint development of indigenous systems. Sweden's defense and aerospace firm Saab has inaugurated an advanced IT engineering and competence center in Hyderabad. This facility will focus on the design, simulation, and software development for Saab's global defense platforms, while also supporting India's defense manufacturing ambitions. The center is expected to play a crucial role in knowledge transfer, skilling Indian engineers, and contributing to ongoing collaborations between Saab and Indian entities. Vehicle Factory Jabalpur, under the Ministry of Defense, has successfully delivered the first overhauled T-72 main battle tank to the Indian Army. This is the opening phase of a comprehensive overhaul plan targeting 1,000 T-72 tanks. The program is aimed at extending the operational life and combat viability of one of India's most widely deployed armored platforms. The modernization includes improved fire control systems, enhanced armor, better mobility, and situational awareness upgrades, enabling the Indian Army to maintain combat readiness across varied terrains. The Indian Navy, in a strategic move to counter growing Chinese submarine presence in the Indian Ocean region, will soon deploy a network of advanced underwater sensors. These sensors will be strategically positioned across the 90 East Ridge, the Nicobar Islands, and the Bay of Bengal. These sonar arrays will enhance India's underwater domain awareness and anti-submarine warfare capabilities, offering early detection of hostile subsurface movements. With China expanding its naval footprint and frequently deploying submarines in the region, India's move is aimed at securing vital sea lanes and safeguarding maritime interests. On the international technology front, General Atomics has unveiled its latest airborne directed energy weapon, integrated into the MQ-9B Reaper drone. This new capability introduces a 25 kilowatt distributed gain laser, scalable up to 300 kilowatts, that offers precise target neutralization from high altitudes. The laser pod is cooled using the RAMIA intake system and powered by an ultra-high-density battery module. This breakthrough aligns with emerging trends in drone warfare, where non-kinetic weapons are becoming essential for stealth, sustainability, and engagement precision. India, having already signed an agreement to procure MQ-9B drones, will start receiving them from 2029 onwards. These drones, equipped with ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, and strike capabilities, may potentially be upgraded with laser pods for enhanced counter-drone and anti-personnel operations. In a significant development in India's strategic export portfolio, New Delhi is close to approving a long-pending request from Armenia for the sale of the Prolay surface-to-surface tactical ballistic missile. Negotiations have progressed steadily, and both sides are said to have reached a consensus. Prolay, with a range limited to 290 kilometers, in line with MTCR guidelines, provides a highly accurate, road-mobile, solid-fueled strike capability against high-value targets. For Armenia, this acquisition bolsters deterrence in the face of regional security challenges. For India, it strengthens its status as a responsible missile exporter while expanding its strategic footprint in the Eurasian region. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, is preparing to deepen private sector participation in its mega $7.8 billion program for the procurement of 97 Tejas Mark 1A fighter jets. In a departure from traditional practices, HAL will allow private firms to deliver pre-assembled fuselage, wing, and cockpit sections. This is expected to drastically reduce the final assembly time, allowing HAL to scale production rapidly. With 2 active lines in Bengaluru and a new facility in Nashik, HAL is targeting an annual production rate of 24 aircraft. The Tejas Mark 1A incorporates improved avionics, radar systems, and reduced maintenance burden, making it a formidable 4.5 generation multi-role fighter. Simultaneously, Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders is undertaking an ambitious and independent design of a new class of conventional diesel-electric submarines, intended to compete with the DRDO's proposal under Project 76. This dual-track design strategy allows the Indian Navy to evaluate 2 different indigenous solutions, promoting competition and innovation. Mazagon Dock Submarine will feature advanced air-independent propulsion, AIP, reduced acoustic signatures, and next-gen combat management systems. While DRDO has sought Cabinet Committee on Security, CCS, approval and funding, Mazagon Dock will self-finance the design phase, marking a bold move in the shipyard's evolution into a full-fledged defense design house. Together, these developments reflect India's robust momentum in the defense sector, marked by rising exports, increased private participation, indigenous innovation, and strategic partnerships across continents. From cutting-edge laser weapons to stealthy submarines, and from high-speed missiles to digitized tanks, India's defense ecosystem is transforming rapidly, driven by a vision of self-reliance, technological superiority, and strategic influence in an increasingly contested global order.